I look like crap today, and I don't even care. I'm gonna do the Q&A thing. I'm gonna use my broken phone and then record it with my good phone. Let me just go to my channel. Q&A video. Oh my god, don't start playing. Don't start playing. Hate the sound of my own voice. Good. Okay. Don't be stupid. Ooh. Jesus is gonna save me. Alright. So, I noticed a lot of the questions are repetitive. Like, and that's not like an insult or anything. It's just a lot of people are asking like similar questions, like how old am I? Like just questions like that. So I don't have to answer every question because some of the questions repeat. Let me see if I can start at the bottom. Started from the bottom. Now there's a lot. I might not be able to read all of them, but anything's better than nothing. Wow, there's a lot of questions. And a lot of them aren't questions, they're statements. What? Oh. It doesn't end. One of them just says hi. Almost. Do I have an Instagram? Like that one repeats so much. Sorry, this is taking forever. And Pearl and Steven. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. Steven Universe. Ooh, I think we're getting close to the bottom. Yeah, okay, it starts here. Turbo Sneaker says, "Hi Maya, could you possibly tell us more about the voices you hear? I got very interested in that story. Greetings from Poland." Oh well, hello, Polski person. Tell you more about the voices I hear? I think I'm gonna make a separate video where I just talk about the Vibrants, because that's what they call themselves. I might have already mentioned Halio 5 and maybe Benjamin, but the rest of the Vibrants, I haven't spoken about them, so I'm gonna try and make that its own video. Okay, we're like 4 minutes in and I've only done one question. Natalia Sidlow. Maybe I shouldn't read the names. Do the voices you hear ever affect you in a negative way? Like, would they distract you in any way or cause you to do certain things you wouldn't necessarily want to do? Love your videos so much. Keep up the great content. The voices ever affect me in a negative? Yeah, they tell me to kill myself. And they tell me that I'm worthless and I look like crap. That's why I said I look like crap, because I'm hearing voices saying I look like crap. Yeah, they want to do certain things you necessarily want to do. Yeah, they tell me that. I mean, these days, it's either to hurt myself, um, people I care about, or to have sex with somebody. Hmm. Loth, Lorian. What is your biggest pet peeve? People asking me stupid questions. No, I'm just kidding. My biggest pet peeve is ignorant people who try to talk about subjects that they have no business talking about. You know who you are. What's your star sign? Zelda Zonk says. And Savannah Stauffer says, I can almost bet she's a Scorpio. Well, I'm a Sagittarius. Read more. Whoa, that's long. Have you ever thought about using active noise canceling headphones to be able to go in different settings? I wear mine every day, although I don't have control over the trigger, so. Well, noise canceling headphones don't cancel out like the voices that I hear. Because they're inside. I mean, they sound like they're coming from outside, but when you try to put in like headphones, you can still hear it like it was right there. So it's like it doesn't really affect it in any way. So noise canceling, it would just cancel out any real noise, and then I would be left with just the voices. Sometimes I feel like, why am I normal? Then I think about, what is normal? What is normal? I don't like that word normal. I use the word average because it's like a mathematical term. The average person isn't schizophrenic. Hope you feel better today. I feel alright compared to my last video. I think I was crying. Love your videos, you are so pretty. That's not a question, but thank you. Joy Mitchell. Did I say your name wrong? Michelle? Joy Michelle. Tell me how to say your name. I legit thought this morning, it's been a while since Maya posted. I hope she's okay. And boom, a video. I was going to email you too. Emoji. Someone asked you your email in the comment section on one of your first videos and wrote it down just in case. And I wrote it down just in case I ever wanted to send you something. That's how I got it. I'm not sure how everyone else did. Oh, well, aren't I smart? Where have you been, beautiful? Good to hear from you. Hoping you've been okay. Where have I been? I've been dead. And it's nice to hear from me, yeah, because it means I'm not dead. I write stories too. I have so many books in my room, like storage containers full. Wow. But it's not a question. And it's from Joy Michelle Mickle. Tell me how to pronounce your name, because, like, that's a big thing with me. My name isn't easy to pronounce either, so. What medication are you on, if you don't mind me asking? Of course you can ask. This is a Q&A. I mean, it's turning into kind of a fail, but, like, Ikram Muhammad. Yeah, see? You got an easy name. Muhammad. Medication I'm on right now, Vyvanse, bupropion, Ativan, bupropion, and this one I can't pronounce that's like brand new. I wonder if it's here. No. Let me see. No. I can't find it. Then when I'm not looking for it, I'll find it. No. No. I have so many pill bottles, but I don't take them all. I just take Ativan, Vyvanse that I lost and I stopped taking for a while, and I just started taking it again today. And what was the last one? Bupropion. I used to take other ones. I don't take them anymore. My doctor prescribed me you 2 times a day. I don't understand, but I'll take it as a compliment. Okay, Joy, Michelle, Georgia. Still don't know how to say your name, but you're kind of turning into my best friend, because, like, this is the 3rd comment on one video. What's your fave activity to do when you do get to go outside? Are you on any new medication? See, I answered that. Which is the same one you mentioned in your video. Have you had to go back to the hospital? Or I guess how many times have you been? Or did you learn to do makeup? It's always beautifully done. Do you think you'll ever try another color? Though I'm loving this gray on you. Oh, like my hair. How does the family handle your mental illness? Mines aren't the most supportive. I see a guitar in the background. Do you, or have you played in the past? Yeah, I play guitar, but I'm not depressed. I started when I was a kid. But the thing is, I'll stop for long periods of time, and then I have to build the calluses in my fingers again. You know, if anybody plays guitar, you know, you have to get, like, rocks for fingers, like here. And then they soften up when I get depressed, and then I have to do it all over again. It sucks. What's favorite activity to do when I go outside? I like to go shopping. Well, now it's shopping because I don't have any money. I just like to go to the mall. Have I had to go back to the hospital? No. Ooh, somebody sent me a text message. Go away, I'm doing my Q&A. Hospital. How many times have I been? I don't know how many times I've been. Another text message. Okay. I don't know how many times I've been to the hospital, because a lot of the time when I'm in the hospital, I'm not well. So I'm not in, like, that state of mind where I'm lucid and I can, like, sign papers, and here I am, I'm in the hospital. Like, I'll think I'm somewhere else. So I'm not sure, but I can say I've been going on and off since I was about 17. Are dating again, said Todd Medium Wellington. That's a funny name. Are dating again? I'm not dating again, because that would insinuate that I dated ever, and I don't date. I'm just glad you're okay. Greetings from South Africa. And yes, go outside, LOL. I'm a reader, so you should post your short stories. That would be great. I'll never post my short stories. You guys would hate them. What is your best memory as a kid? And if you could go back in the past, would you change anything, or do you believe that everything happens for a reason? Well, of course, everything happens for a reason. That's just, like, I want to say physics. But, my best memory as a kid was going to Six Flags. In the summer of 2001, I think. In the summer of 2001, I had the greatest time ever. Like, that stayed with me. That's, like, my happy place. 2001 was a good year. I want to go back to Six Flags, but I have nobody to go with. Let's see. If I go back in the past and change anything, I would change my sister being even exposed to any sort of like abuse. Like, she wasn't really abused, but like I like I don't want that anywhere near her because I love her so much. And then I guess me, I wouldn't want to be abused either. So yeah, I'd correct that. So I probably would have like become schizophrenic anyway because my mother was displaying those symptoms and she wasn't being abused, so it really wasn't necessary for all of that. It just sucks. What's your favorite story? My favorite story? What do you mean, favorite story? Favorite story is the story of my mother and father and their courtship, like their romance, and how my mother had like more of a sophisticated, rich background, and my father is like from this poor village, and like they came together, and it was so like, you know, like the movies, like he would like throw rocks, little pebbles at her window, and they would sneak out into the night, and it's a good story, but you don't have to know the whole story because it's just my family. And I apologize for asking a shallow question, but do you wear colored contacts? If so, will you consider doing a video without them? Sorry, just curious. Yes, I wear colored contacts. I do. Would I do a video without them? Sure. Sorry, just curious. It's okay. It's okay to be curious. Happy 420. Ooh, now you can tell it's old. Okay, I have to skip through some of them. You are so intelligent. Thank you, Kelsey McCarty. How old are you? Where are you from? Other than mental hospitals, do you have a regular form of therapy or a therapist? Incredibly inspiring, keeping you. You're beautiful inside out. I would love to be your friend. Okay, well, in that case, Kelsey, we're friends. And how old am I? I'm 21. Turning 22 in November. So that's a while from now. 21 and a half. Where am I from? That question could mean a lot of things. Originally, I'm from Africa, but I mean, I was born in like a small village in like New England. Like it you can tell by the way I talk that I'm from New England. Don't really sound like I'm from like New Jersey or something. And I live in DC. And I've been here so long that when people say, "Where are you from?" I tell them DC also. There's a mental hospital, so regular therapy. I keep getting therapists and they keep like having to dump me because I'll make the appointment and then I won't show up. Like, I'll want to go. I'll genuinely want to go. But then my agoraphobia doesn't let me. And then it's like I miss too many appointments and the insurance won't cover it anymore. And then I just lose the therapist. That's what happened recently. I just lost my therapist. Could you tell us more about your drug? I think you mentioned LSD experience back when you were working at that store. Okay, when I was working at that store, I was desperate to keep that job because it gave me a sense of purpose and I finally felt useful. You know, the term disabled, it just sounds so like I'm not important, but my dad was so proud of me. Like, he was telling everybody, "Oh yeah, Maya, she works. She just got home from work. At her work, yeah, she works." And you know, and I wanted like so bad to just keep that and the money. Like, I like the money and the clothes. So I was doing whatever I could. Whatever I could get my hands on, basically. Um, a lot of the times it was just my Vyvanse, the Vyvanse that I take now. I would just take a hell of a lot of it till I was getting like shakes and stuff if I couldn't afford like Molly or something. And then I'd come home all shaky and I'd tell my dad like, oh, I took all my medicine and now I ran out. He's like, you gotta stop doing that, you're not gonna have any. And then what are you gonna do? And I'm like, I'm gonna have to pop Molly. Okay, if a miracle happened in your life overnight, what would be different when you woke up? P.S. Do people ever tell you look like a young Whitney Houston? Because you do. Well, no, nobody tells me that. I don't see it. But I'm having a bad face day. What was the rest of the question? Oh. If a miracle happened in your life overnight, what would be different when I woke up? Well, I don't believe in miracles, but for argument's sake, I would wake up and my mother would be alive and not dead. And then my brother, who was only 3 when she died, could have a chance to really get to know her. And obviously, I'd have her and I love her. And yeah. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Amsterdam. No. Wait. London. No. Wait. Spain. No. Wait. Belgium. No. Seattle. No. New York. Because it's like all the cities. Like all the cool things about every city. But I don't like to stay in one place for too long. I get restless. Like here, I've been here for years and it's doing a number on me. It's like The Shining. When Jack started to go like just nuts from being there. First of all, thank you for making these videos. I'm interested in your background. How was your mother? How close were you? I'm so sorry for your loss. Asking about the voices. I said I'd make a video about that, and I will. Kisses from Germany. Ooh, yeah. I wish I could go to Germany. Germans, please take me into your houses for free and let me like eat your food and drink your water and sleep on your couches. I'd totally be down. My question, Zora X Power, will you marry me? Okay, Zora Power, we're married now. Susan XX, what different kinds of voices do you hear and do you get along with them? That is, what's your zodiac sign? I already said that. So, it's about the voices. I'll make it a separate video. You're so pretty and I love your style. My questions are, what kind of fashion style do you have? Punk or edgy, or where do you buy your clothes? What kind of clothing store is your favorite? Stories. You want to see my stories. And it'd be cool if I recorded myself going out. It might give you more motivation. Well, I did do that. In terms of my fashion style, it's the same as my music taste. If it looks good, I'll wear it. Doesn't matter if it's like super kawaii, or if it's punk, or if it's retro, or if it's like just... I mean, in terms of like my own personal aesthetic, like my sister said, I kind of dress like a villain. Not today. Today I don't look like a villain. I could see myself being a villain. But yeah, like basically like I want to look scary, but like in a good way, if that makes any sense. Like scary, you don't want to talk to me, but that's a look. Where do I buy my clothes? Well, I used to buy them at Forever 21 because that's where I worked. They have the worst discount ever. 10% off. 10% off would be cool if you worked at like American Apparel, but 10% off clothes that are like $1, you're not saving that much money. Buy my clothes. I love Nasty Gal and American Apparel, but since this question has been asked, I'm sure, like since this video, both of those companies went under. Like they aren't, they got bought out. But they'll always be my favorite. Nasty Gal. So a lot of my clothes are Nasty Gal and American Apparel. I also like One Teaspoon. But yeah, if it looks good, now I'm gonna look at my closet. I guess Urban Outfitters. Zara, yeah, Zara. How could I forget? H&M. H&M is when I want to shop for the sake of shopping. I go to H&M because I don't know, the clothes they're just so at least at our mall. Love your son. I'm gonna have to skip a lot of these. Maybe. How do you keep your hair healthy? I asked since it's silver and I want to dye my hair that color and I'm scared about the damage. I don't keep it healthy. Can't you see it looks like crap? That's kind of one of the reasons I put this hood on. It's not healthy. It will be damaged. You will have to bleach it and then tone it and bleach it and tone it and bleach it and tone it and bleach it and tone it and then dye it. Dye it, not diet. I think you need to find the right man and he could help you as well. That's not really a question. What would you consider to be cured? Would you want to be cured? No, I would not want to be cured, believe it or not. I don't consider... I guess the closest thing to cured would be remission. Like when people have cancer and it goes into remission. And, you know, the symptoms aren't there, but you never know what could come back. But yeah, I guess it would be remission. Would I want to be? No. I mean, I want the bad aspects to go away. Those could go into remission, but I don't want to lose my friends. If that makes any sense. Do I have an Instagram? Yeah. It's listed on my, like, channel thing where the banner is. I still need to make a banner. You are bright and articulate. Ha. What is your level of education? I don't got no education. No. I still need to get my GED. That's how uneducated I is. No, I was finishing high school, and then we moved here to the Montgomery County District, and they wanted me to start over. They were gonna put me in freshman year, and I was like, what? I almost finished high school. So I have to, it was either that or get my GED, so I'm getting my GED. Hugs. Oh, how old am I? Still 21. Would you ever read us one of your stories? Or even one day sell one of your stories? Makes you think of my mom. My mom was a writer also. She wrote stories, and there were stories that she would like be like, don't read that. Oh, I can't believe, like, whenever because I would always like go through her stuff, and she'd be like, don't do that, and I'd be like, what's the big deal? Let me see your stories, because I knew she was an author. You might as well But I mean, when it's like a work in progress, she wouldn't really want to show anybody. And then when she died, I had like this plethora of just manuscripts upon manuscripts, and I haven't finished them because I have to pace myself or I'll like lose my mind, because they're all handwritten in pen, and a lot of her stories have some basis in like real life. Like she's based her experiences, and some of those experiences I was there for, and then I have memories, and then it's what was I talking about? Oh yeah, you wanted me to read the stories. No, I write them for myself. You would not like them. Like, I'm doing you a favor. Your story about the stalker and the crazy girl sounds so interesting. Oh, that story? Yeah, no, you don't wanna. Oh, I love your vids. Yeah. You mentioned you identify as a lesbian. What is your sexuality now? Would you ever make hair/makeup videos? Yours looks good. What is your ethnicity background? Are people from your community ignorant about mental illness? Okay, where did I don't. When the hell did I say I was a lesbian? I never said that I identified as a lesbian, because I don't. Um, I mean, my sexuality has just been pretty fluid my whole life. I've just been queer, you know. I mean, oh, okay, lesbian as in when I was a little girl, I only liked girls. I thought boys were gross, and not like cooties gross. Like, I knew there was no such thing as cooties, but I thought like penises were gross, and like just the idea of having one inside me was like the grossest thing ever. And like but I thought I was straight because all the kids in my school would say they were straight. So I would say, yeah, I'm straight. I mean, I don't like guys, and I only like girls, but I guess I'm straight because that's what people were saying, and I wasn't thinking about sex that much when I was like 8 or 9. Hair or makeup videos. I don't want to, but I'll have to. Because you guys keep asking. You say it looks good. The thing about my makeup, you guys, you need to understand, is I never do the same makeup look twice. Okay? Because makeup is actually kind of new to me. I'm still learning it myself. That's why I feel like I'm not in a good position to teach you guys something I don't know. So, yeah, no two looks like. I didn't wear makeup like this yesterday, and I'm not going to wear my makeup like this tomorrow. Guaranteed. Because there's so many different combinations and colors you can do. It's like painting, really. Except on your face. But, I mean, I guess I could try if I get, like, some real lighting in here, because you can't really see my makeup. You kinda can. Now all you can see is my zit here. I tried washing my face with body wash, and my face got mad at me. So yeah, the hair and makeup videos will come eventually when I can afford to get some more stuff, because right now I'm broke. What is my ethnicity background? I'm African. African. People from my community ignorant about mental illness. The African American community, and when I say African American, I mean like born in Africa, moved to America, African American community. They're pretty chill when it comes to mental illness. They have a pretty good grasp on, the concept like depression and schizophrenia. It's the actual Africans in Africa, and obviously it's not all of them, but the mental health system in Africa, it doesn't compare to that of like the Western world. I mean, like, People were saying my mom was doing witchcraft when she died. Like, witchcraft. Between spare time. Do I hang out with people a lot? No, I don't hang out with people a lot. I have imaginary friends and I spend all my time with them. If I do spare time activities, reading, movies, walks, draw, game, something like that. I like to play chess with myself. I was in the hospital playing chess with myself and somebody said they saw me doing that and they thought that was like so gangster or something. Like they called me later and I was like, oh yeah, I do that. Where's my chess set? Yeah. It's right here. Magnetic and stuff. But it's not open. Walks. I used to like going on walks. I might start doing that again. Reading. I used to love reading. But now I listen to audiobooks. So, I still like books. I just don't read that much. Movies. Yeah, I love movies. Drawing. I'm not that good at drawing. Game. I don't really play games anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. How tall are you and how old? Well, I'm still 21 and I'm about 5'6", but I'm still growing because my mom didn't stop growing until she was 23. When you see a picture you drew in blood and gave to the guy you liked, oh god. No, you don't want to see that. The last time I showed blood, they age restricted my video. Plus I'd have to dig through a lot of stuff. Like, I found some old stuff that I used to write. Like, I found this notebook. It's so old. It's a journal. Like, it's... I don't know if you can see. It says 2005, 2006. Number 1. I thought I was number 1. All my little short stories. Like, let me see if you can see. Like, what the hell is this? Yin Yang, just because it's Yin Yang. And then, like, shapes and stuff. Like, this is really old, but it's got stories and stories. And looking back on it, end of part 1. Yeah, see, like, they were stories. But that was over a decade ago. Tell the story about the girl you tried to kill because you loved her. That was my boss. She's kind of my friend. It's kind of a reoccurring theme. If I love you, you better watch out, because I'll probably try to kill you at some point. Basically, like, I don't even remember that well. I just remember they were talking about me at work, or so I thought. You know, they were talking about me at work, and I could hear it at my house, and I could hear it, like, on my TV and stuff, and that they were talking about me at work. And I was like, well, I have to kill them, and I didn't really want to, but I had to, you know, I had to. So I got, like, a butcher knife, and then I got all catatonic or something, because I don't remember. Clearly, I didn't kill her. I think I would have noticed. And we still talk stuff. She's really hot. Is Halio 5 mainly a good or bad entity or a mix? He's 100% good all the time. How do you find the energy and motivation to do makeup and looks? I usually don't have energy and motivation when I'm these days I'm not as depressed, but when I get really depressed, I just don't wear makeup. Or I'll like do makeup once and never wash my face and never take a shower, so it'll look like I'm just wearing makeup when really it's like a week old makeup. Looks great while having since what looks so great while having schizophrenia since most can't. Wow. Do you think you have a schizophrenia subtype? No. I I know all the subtypes, and I have characteristics of all of them. Like I have paranoia, and like I just mentioned, the catatonia and disorganized and all that. All of that except for remission. So there's no subtype. It's just schizophrenia. That's what the doctor said. Do I have any pets? I have a little brother. Well, what is your life purpose? What makes you happy? Why do you want to share your life on YouTube? What's my life purpose? I don't know. To protect my sister from ever being molested. What makes me happy? Making other people happy. Why do you want to share your life on YouTube? I don't, but I feel like it's kind of needed. Like people need to see this. Not like people need to see this, but like people need to understand about mental illness. Like they think that there's like a specific look or like a specific attitude that you have when you're mentally ill, and it's just and I do want to help people, and it's probably the only way I can because I'm not a doctor yet. I want to be a doctor. Love your videos. XOXOXOXO. Well, thank you, Kiki. XOXOXOXO. Right back at you. Zero Gravity 91. Hi, Maya. My question to you is, did you ever get into any comic books or just into superheroes in general? And do you possibly have a favorite? Mine is Raven from Teen Titans. I love Raven. Raven was me in like 5th grade. I love Raven so much. I would get in trouble on Teen Titans. The real Teen Titans, not the stupid Teen Titans Go that they play on Cartoon Network. I just thought she was so cool. I would get in trouble because I wanted to watch Teen Titans instead of going to gymnastics practice because it was like every day for hours. And I was like, no, I want to watch TV. And my mom was like, you'll thank me for this later. And I'd be like, no, Mom, they're never going to play it again. I didn't understand cartoons. Like, of course they're going to play it again. But yeah, Raven was my favorite. And then my second favorite would be What's Her Face. It's been so long since I watched that. It was the one with the blonde hair. Like, if you remember, remind me. The other girl, like, she could move rocks and stuff. But at comic books, if Tintin counts as comic books, then Tintin all the way, because I grew up reading Tintin or Tintin, because they were all in French. That would be my favorite. But Teen Titans is good. Teen Titans Go is not. Boycott that stuff. What advice can you give to someone who is dating someone with bipolar depression? How they can be supported, especially through difficult times? You want dating advice from somebody who's never dated. Okay. Be as patient as you can. That would probably be the best advice I could give you. Be patient, forgiving, and understanding, because they will test your patience and they'll say things that they don't mean, and they'll be so sorry afterwards, and they really will. So just, I don't know, I guess be patient. Don't be selfish, be selfless. Like, if you're with somebody with depression, you're gonna have to do extra, because it's a lot. because they sort of suck you into that world with them. But yeah, just trying to be supportive, just letting them know that you're there. My dad did that all the time when I was younger. He would just be like, "How are you doing? Well, if you ever need to talk." And I'd be like, "Go away, Dad, go away." But like, I really appreciate that he did that. Otherwise, I would have felt completely unwanted. Please go outside and enjoy your day. Well, that's not a question, but I did go outside. Are you bisexual? I don't identify as bisexual. Unless you're trying to fuck. Where do you want to be in life? Not here. Like, what is your ultimate goal? To not be here. No, to be a doctor and be really rich. What do you want to do in the future? Be really rich and be a doctor and get lots of subscribers so I can teach more people about the ins and outs of mental illness. No, but I want to go to film school. Any skills you want to learn? Yeah. Cinematography, filmography, stuff like that. I want to learn that. I want to make documentaries. Do you play the guitar behind you very often? When I'm not depressed. You said you like to write. Have you ever thought about publishing? That was one of the last things I said to my mom. She was like, "So glad you're getting back into writing." And I remember the first time I got my book published, and I was like, "Yeah, what does a day in the life look like for you?" That would be its own video, and I think I'll just post more vlogs so you can see. Okay, I really need to, this video is getting long. I'm not gonna make it longer than an hour. What happened when you went out with that girl the other day? In terms of content, could you do story time? I'm not Tana Mojo, you guys. But, I mean, I guess I could tell some stories. But then... No, yeah, I guess. What did you see outside today? Today? I saw a lot of rain. Today was very grim. It's still raining. Before you go out with someone, do you give them any information about your illness? Well, I never go out with anyone. What is your overall view of the mental health system and those who work in the field? I think it takes a very special kind of person to work in the mental health field. That being said, not everybody who works in the mental health field meets that criteria. They are not those special people. They are just doctors who became doctors because doctors make a lot of money. And then there are those doctors that are just great. So, I mean, the mental health system, it's kind of failing, but I mean, it could be worse. They could be saying we're possessed. So, you know, we've come a long way, but we got a long way to go, basically. But nurses, if I can just give a shout out to nurses, psychiatric nurses, they are like the best people ever. They have the patience of like monks. They put up with all of your crap. Like, you yell at them. I know some people hit them and stuff, and they'll just be like, okay, take your medication. I'm sorry that this is happening. I can't control that. It's like, what are you good for? What do you even do? And it's like, they put up with all that. They're like freaking Gandhi, those. I love nurses. I'd do it myself if it wasn't for the fact that I'd rather be a psychiatrist. You seem really cool. I do, don't I? You know, things aren't always as they seem. But that wasn't a question. When was the last time you took a vacation and where did I go? Does it count if I took a vacation into the dark recesses of my mind? Because if not, then a long time ago. Probably when I was 15. 15 is, yeah. I went up north to New England to see the fam and the friends. I mean, it was a total bummer because I was like depressed and I didn't know I was depressed. So I spent the whole time just sleeping, but I mean, it was a vacation. Not a question. What about shooting YouTube videos with other people you know? Yeah, I can bring in like my friend. She wants to make a YouTube channel, and she has problems with mental health, like the one that I tried to stab. And like I would love to have her on my channel because she's like really hot, and you could also learn a lot from her. So if I could bring more people in, yeah, that would be the ideal, because then I wouldn't have to talk so much. I don't like talking. I know it sounds like I do, but that's just today. You'll see tomorrow I'll be like crying and want to die. A lot of these are not questions. Is there any conspiracy theory stuff that I believe? Conspiracy theories? Like 9/11 was an inside job or something? No, I don't believe that. Conspiracy. Like zeitgeist, when they talk about how the Federal Reserve is just like, it's a system that's made to keep us in debt. I guess that's sort of a conspiracy theory, or I mean, it's kind of a fact. You don't want to hear my stories. High schoolers are really the worst. Oh, yeah, they are. They're scary. Do you believe in the law of attraction? Kind of. I mean, my parents are so spiritual that I still got some like spirituality left in me I gotta get rid of. But yeah, I grew up learning about the law of attraction. So I guess so. Share my scariest hallucination? There's different kinds of scary. There's scary where it's like disturbing to look at, and then there's scary, like paranoid scary, like I think I'm gonna die. And I mean, I'll just give you like, okay, the scariest hallucination was when I first started having I can't speak. My English no good. Closed eye hallucinations. So I would close my eyes when I was trying to sleep. Back when I thought I could sleep, and I would like have them closed for like this long. And then I would start to see something, like something really, really small, and it looked like a little person screaming, and it was like really realistic. Like when you close your eyes and you sort of, sometimes you see weird stuff. No, it was like a person in HD, and they were screaming. It scared the crap out of me, and for a long time I couldn't sleep because I couldn't keep my eyes closed any longer than this. So I'd be like this. And then I would just have to knock myself out. So that was scary. That was the scariest. Like, I've learned to sort of embrace that, and I'm not as scared. And I actually saw some pretty cool. I'll go and I'll make another video of that. Where are you from? Did that. No, I don't want to read the stories. You'll be very let down. What do you aspire to be? An inspiration. Where have you been all my life? You seem like fun. Well, I've always been where I am, so I'm here. What do you do when you feel unworthy? You mean all the time? I guess just this. What movies, TV shows do you like? I don't watch TV, but when I did, I like That 70s Show, Freaks and Geeks. Freaks and Geeks should have had more seasons. Like suddenly I'm gonna forget every movie and TV show I've ever seen because you asked. TV shows. Whoa, this is getting long. Okay, I like Performance with Mick Jagger. The Man Who Fell to Earth with David Bowie. The Dreamers, that's one of my favorite, like, newer movies. I guess it's not really that new, but it's a lot newer than Performance. Like, if you haven't seen The Dreamers, it's one of the best movies ever. Because they got my favorite actors, and it's really good. And French. I love French movies. Not really that big on Hollywood. That's why when I say I want to go into film, I say documentaries, because I don't want to. I'm not really interested in Hollywood. But yeah, I like documentaries. I like watching them too. You can live with me. Okay. Just let me know when you can come pick me up. We'll move in. Don't smoke cigarettes either. They're bad for you and they won't help nothing. Yeah, cigarettes are bad for you. So is cotton candy, but I eat it anyway. And I don't smoke that much. I'm not smoking these days because I got a tooth pulled out. I got my one wisdom tooth pulled out. You're not gonna be able to see it. It's all the way in the back. It was so cool. I feel like a little kid, like when you lose a tooth and then you touch the gap. Where oh my god, I'm going on and on and on. We need to chill. Yes, we do, Nicholas Void. Why did you decide to start making videos? Because I saw other people making them, and I was like, hey, this is really helpful. Let me pay it forward. What kind of music do you like? Good music, and music that sounds good. What is your goal for YouTube? Like, why did you start a channel? I just want to reach as many people as possible and help as many people as possible. What's your social media? I'm making social media, but I hate social media. I mean, YouTube, I just had it because I wanted to like videos, and then I guess I got stuck with it. And Instagram, I don't like Instagram. Tumblr, though, I like Tumblr. My Tumblr is Wimpy, so it's WIMP, like dash Y at tumblr.com. I love Tumblr. Like, if you send me a message on Tumblr, not like a direct message, but like a message on Tumblr, so I can answer it and it'll go on my blog. Like, that's the best thing ever. Makeup tutorial, okay. Then you heard the voice for the first time. Well, I can do that in my other video. Makeup tutorial, guitar. What is a talent of mine? Being really annoying. And when's my birthday? November 26th. Who are your favorite musical artists? David Bowie. David Bowie is God. David Bowie is everything. David Bowie is dead. David Bowie was life. David Bowie is everything. I like your room. Oh, let's trade. I hate my room. I like your bow. I was wearing a bow that day. Yeah, I used to always wear bows in my hair when I was a teenager. It was like a Lolita thing. Oh my god, I have the same sweater. Oh yeah, that sweater. Yeah, that's because great minds think alike. Jalila forever. You're obviously awesome. Seems like you're doing well. Yes, it does. Tell us about your best friend you hear. I'm just gonna get a video. What do you look for in girls or guys? Just like patience, if and understanding, and like if you're funny, you have to have a sense of humor. Or there's no or, you just have to have a sense of humor. What kind of girls do you like? Hot girls. What's your type? I want to say I don't have a type, but like in the back of my head, I like girls that look like me, like skinny, flat chested, boyish is good. I mean, these days I'm not very boyish. That's why I'm getting so much attention, because I'm starting to look like a lady. Ew. Are you bisexual? I just said. LGBT flag is bay, of course. What was the first thing that made you realize and had to admit to yourself that I was ill? When I was locked up in a mental hospital and they sat me down and said, "You are ill." I was like, maybe after trying to kill me. What type of women are you into? Like I just said, hot women. Did you try to kill your best friend? How did you try to do it? Ugh, I've tried to kill a lot of people. I'm not very good at it. I haven't killed anyone. Have you ever heard of Jacob Bowman's channel? He also has schizophrenia, and some of your characteristics, mannerisms seem very similar to his. Yes, I've heard of Jacob Bowman's channel. If it weren't for Jacob Bowman, this channel would not exist. Like, I'm one of Jacob Bowman's like OG subscribers. Like, I was there when he was like this little teenager, and I was like, "How are you smoking cigarettes? You're like under 18." And I was there when he said, like, "Guys, I'm gonna be on the news." And when he was on the news, I went and like looked it up, and my dad was like, "Who's that?" And it's like, "That's my friend from the internet." And yeah, he's what inspired me to make the YouTube videos, because I was like, well, if he can do it, then I can do it. Because there were some things that he was saying, I felt like he left out certain things, or like I could add certain things. So yes, I've heard of Jacob Bowman. Yeah, I'm already subscribed to him, and he's really cute. You didn't about that sweater, pardon you. What's your diet like? Ha! It's not healthy. I want to end it there. You can live in my apartment in Amsterdam. Probably not the best idea. Well, it can't be any worse than Can you say girl interrupted? I think that's what she's going for. LOL. If that movie is your only insight into mental illness, I suggest you keep your shitty opinion to yourself. I haven't watched Girl Interrupted, but I keep saying I'm going to because it has Angelina Jolie, and Angelina Jolie is really, 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 really hot. I have a huge crush on her. And I think it has Winona Ryder. Is that how you say her name? I mean, she's okay. She's cute. But more importantly, Angelina Jolie. So yeah, maybe I'll watch that tonight, because I keep hearing people talk about it. What do I do for a living? I'm barely living, and I don't do anything. Blah, blah, blah. There's so many questions. Maybe I'll do a live stream. That would be better. If I can figure out how to do a live stream, like, you guys can walk me through it. What's the craziest thing you've done? I mean, I don't know. Had sex in a mental hospital? I mean, that sounds kind of crazy. Do you want kids? No. Do you want a boyfriend? No. Do you want to get married? No. Do you have a crush? I'm a little old for crushes, but there are people that I want to nail. Who makes you happy? My mom to this day. Did you end up going outside? How was it? I did end up going outside, and it was great, despite the fact that there were teenagers outside. Just wondering. Do you have ADD? I have ADHD, yeah. Ooh. Do you have siblings? If so, what's your relationship with them? Yes, we are 6 kids. We're all pretty close. You remind me of Angel Hayes a lot. I don't know who Angel Hayes is. Hopefully they're not like ugly and mean. Can you talk about your different hairstyles? They are also pretty. My hair is dead these days. I need to like, I want to like chop it all off and go butch again. I don't know. I think I. There's so many. You seem educated. Hat. You can play the guitar. Yes. What is my dream? My dream is to have a bajillion million subscribers, and then in schools they'll teach you about mental illness, and they'll be like, we can watch my Money's videos in class or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, this video is too long. How do you deal with bad thoughts and anxiety? I knock myself out or I go to sleep. Literally start the day over. What's something you like to do that is relaxing? Masturbate. I want to go on a date with you. Well, Linda, as cute as you are, I don't date. I'm so happy I found your channel. I swear I can relate to you. Oh, girl, that's great. You still hear voices after taking your medication? Yes, that's the scam. You consider yourself satisfied with your life? No. Where are you from? Did that make a tutorial? How old are you? Still 21. Why do you stall from going outside? Yeah, I stall because, I mean, it makes me anxious just thinking about it. I also noticed the rainbow flag in the background. Being the gay lord that I am, and it had me curious, is it an LGBT pride political thing, or do you just like rainbows? LOL. I like rainbows. I love rainbows. And I'm also very gay. How old are you? What do you do for fun? Oh, masturbate. Are you close with your dad? Yes, I am. Are you dreaming lucid dreams and stuff? I used to. Are you East African? My mom looks super East African, so now I look East African. But no, I'm this close to being East African. Like, we lived in Central Africa, but we were on the border, so like, you take 20 steps and you're in East Africa. But technically, it's not East African. What do you do whole days in your room? I masturbate. What visual hallucinations do you have? Oh, lots of things. I had to make that into video. What nationality are you? I'm American. Son, I could listen to you talk every day, day. Bless your heart. I hate my voice. That's not a question. What do I do for job, school? Neither. I just sit and loathe my existence. I used to have a job. I used to go to school. I used to be smart. I used to be able to do stuff. If I could describe myself in one word, what would it be? Queer. Because I'm really weird. And I'm really gay. Needful back, clearly messy. Top 5 movies. Top 5 books. I like Lolita. What's the Lord of the Flies? Like, I'm gonna forget every book that I ever read. A Child Called It. That story was really moving when I was a kid. There's one I'm thinking of, but I can't remember. Something by Stephen King. Please let me know. Okay, see, I'm getting messages from this guy who wants to have sex. It's like, I just got home from having sex, but okay, I'll have sex with you. Because I kind of promised you first. Oh, how do you feel about your channel growing? It is scaring the crap out of me. Okay. Last one. Do you like poetry? What is your favorite song, and what is your relationship with your parents? One of my parents is dead. But I'm close to my dad. I don't really like his new wife, but that's just me being immature and stupid. I don't even have a reason to not like her. Do you like poetry? Love poetry. What is your favorite song? Anything by David Bowie. Not a song called Anything by David Bowie, but just anything he's made. Signet Committee being one of them. And Boys Keep Swinging. That's like my anthem. Boys Keep Swinging. Like, that's the song that gets me out of bed. If you haven't heard Boys Keep Swinging by David Bowie, you're only, like, existing. You're not living yet. Go check out that song. Or we can't be friends. Okay, so that's it, because I have to tell this guy. Girl, don't smoke, suck lollipops. I don't like candy that much. I can't suck anything, because I got a tooth pulled out. Oh, I better tell that to my friend. I can't suck anything. Okay. Yeah, that'll do for now. That's more than you wanted to see of me. Looking like crap. I keep licking my lips because they're super dry. This isn't lip balm, this is lipstick. If I put lipstick on, I don't touch them. Yeah, I look better already. This is because you're ugly without makeup. I should probably take my medicine and go. But yeah, that's the Q&A thing. The next time, it's gonna be live stream as soon as I figure out how to do that. I'll end this. Like I said, my diet isn't good. Don't do what I do.